Hello, I'm Jashykins.
I'm revrezner.
And I'm Derek.
And me and Brian Saturday saw the Expendables 2. And what were your initial thoughts about seeing the actual previews for the movie?
I thought, why the fuck are they gonna make another piece of shit after the first piece of fucking shit? Because the first piece of fucking shit gave me a goddamn headache. I mean, what was the point of the first piece of fucking shit? First, okay, there was a point to the movie. There was, like, there was a plot. Okay, we're gonna go in, we're gonna save the girl. And then, well, that failed, and then, okay, I thought, okay, well, yay, we get to go home early, the movie's over. No, then we're just killing fucking people, and then, that goddamn Mickey Rourke, he has to keep showing his baggy ass in the movie. Why couldn't they just shoot his ass? I would have been so happy. I would have paid $50 to see him just shoot him. And if it was real, I would have given my life savings. All $12. Anyways, then for the next, like, hour of the movie, they're just killing people. It took me a while to realize, there's no plot. We're just fucking killing people. And then they just end up killing people, and they're like, alright, we can go home. Fuck 'em! Fuck this movie! But my friend said that she'll come pick us up, and we're gonna go see the Expendables. And I was like, alright, Jen, we'll go see it. I'll go see it with you. Me and Aaron will go see it with you. I'm sorry, jashykins.
Yeah, Mommy and Daddy went to see it.
Yeah. So, we went to see it, and down. And, surprisingly, even though I was figuring that the second one was going to blow enough donkey dick to put Mexicans to shame in Mexico, I was wrong. Pleasantly wrong. So, what do you think?
I thought that the movie was fun. It had really no sense, no purpose, but it was fun just seeing, shit blow up again, and there were some funny lines of dialogue there.
Lots of funny lines. Well, at one point, goddamn polar bears. Near the end of the movie, after all the kind of one-liners got kind of old, I think they all kind of knew for most of the cast, this is probably going to be their last movie, at least last action movie. I mean, quite frankly, some of the cast members, seriously, last movie ever. And everybody started making puns about each other's,
I'll be back.
Yeah, and Bruce Lee goes, you've been back enough, and then,
No, that was Jason Statham.
No. Bruce Willis said, you've been back enough, because they came together. And then he goes, yippee-ki-yay. He says, oh jeez, whatever, yippee-ki-yay. And then eventually he goes, whatever, who is it that showed up?
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris showed up multiple times. He actually turned out to be the biggest badass in the movie. He took out a tank and all kinds of other shit by himself. They don't show how he took them out. They're about to all die, and then boom, 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 everybody's dead. And they go, what the hell? And of course, then somebody goes, oh, next Rambo's gonna show up. Of course, everybody knows who Rambo was.
Who's Rambo for the young people in the crowd?
If you're too young to know who Rambo is, stop watching this. Anyways, or IMDb it. That's all everybody does anymore. They IMDb everything. Go watch a movie. But, so that actually ended up being really funny. Now everybody started quoting everybody else's lines. They knew by then they're just entertaining everybody. But the movie actually turned out to have a bit of a plot. It had a plot this time that you could actually follow. Every time I thought, oh, I can tell what's going to happen now, I was delightfully happy to say, oh shit, that's not what happened.
Yeah, there was a part early in the movie when one young guy got captured, and he and he thought that the plot was going to be obvious.
I thought he was gonna, they all have to turn over their weapons, whatever, give them whatever it is they're looking for, and then he's gonna get up and be like, "Oh, I'm with the bad guys the whole time,"
And then he dies.
and then he fucking dies. It's like he wasn't. I was like, oh shit, I called that one wrong. This might be a real movie. I got pissed every time I started calling these things, and I was wrong.
You were wrong?
I was wrong, Derek. Yes, I was wrong.
His bow tie lights up when he's happy.
So, that shit happened a lot during the movie, so, yeah. So the movie was good. It wasn't predictable. I mean, they didn't show all the good parts during the commercials like they did in the first Expendables, where you saw all the cameos in the commercial. You saw half of Chuck Norris's cameos in the commercial, but he's only in the movie
For like a little bit.
Yeah, we're not gonna, give you the spoilers on that, but he's not in the movie.
Oh, this is first thoughts. We just ramble off whatever, so there's spoilers.
Well, he's in the movie 2 times then. Fuck you.
Ninja!
An interesting thing is that, what's the little rice pie? Whatever the, Chinese guy.
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me use IMDb while she talks.
Yeah. I'm a Terminator fan, as is probably clear to the people who have watched me for any amount of time, so I was waiting for Arnold Schwarzenegger to appear.
Didn't have to wait long.
No, he didn't have to wait that long for his appearances, but there weren't really enough for, someone who's a Terminator fan and wants to see Arnold Schwarzenegger to go see the movie.
Well, and he really does look old. But there was an interesting thing on there where he's using the Gatling gun, which is, if any of you are a Terminator 2
Terminator 2.
That was his gun, and it was set up to look like, in my opinion, when he's not holding it, he's in a helicopter, because realistically the human can't hold it. It looks like he's in the Terminator mode and he's shooting it.
Oh, and the one part when he grabs the little hybrid car and...
No, it's not hybrid. It's a little smart car.
Smart car and just
He
rips off the door.
He looks like the Terminator when he rips off car doors and shit. He just has the Terminator face when he does it. So, I think he only has limited range of emotion anyways.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a good action star, but not a whole wide range of emotions. He can't really act shit out.
Yeah, Jet Li's in the movie for one fight scene in the beginning, which is actually an amazing scene in the beginning of the movie. Real good action scene. That's where they rescue.
That's where the whole movie starts off. Big explosion, so you know exactly what you're getting into within like the first few seconds.
Violent, super action, lots of explosions.
The blood going out.
Lots of blood. Lots of guns, cool vehicles. It's a lot of what you see in the trailer. It's impressive. Little racist comments towards Jet Li, which is what
You need a new minority.
And because Jet Li retires and he says, well, who the hell am I supposed to fucking be racist against? Like, don't worry, you'll find a new minority to make fun of. And everybody laughs. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
That's because you're a kid.
And it's nice at the end of the movie, the whole kid had a girlfriend, and they wrapped that up, really short, sweet, nicely.
With the letter that, that's the generic part, okay. He had a letter to send to his girlfriend that he was going to retire for, the kid who I thought was going to be in the bad guys. Turned out he really did die. He had written a letter for his girl, and he told, what's his name, Adrian, to, give it to his girlfriend, whatever, if he died, when he was dying, and they read it. I thought it was fucked up. They opened and read it to each other. Bunch of fuckers. Instead, at the end of the movie, after they buried him on a bunch of rocks, which I think is strange because he's coyote meat. They wrapped it up with his share of a shitload of money and sent it off to her. And she's sitting in a park reading it, and she's happy. But then again, if I think about it, I wouldn't give a fuck if my spouse was dead. I wouldn't give a shit if you were dead. If there was
This is true love, folks.
like,
This is
like
what.
seriously, if there was a couple $1 million sitting there with a letter saying, "Oh, she's dead," I'm like, ooh, give me a lot of fucking Big Macs with that shit, and I can get a goddamn one of those Supreme milkshakes, you know, the big one, the super milkshakes there, not the little cheap ass, you know, McFlurry pieces of shit, or I'm talking about the premium ones. The ones that are like made out of good milk and good ingredients, you know, the ones that just give me a hard on. And it's hard for me to get a hard on these days. I'm getting old. Okay? Shut up. I'm getting old. Let's just stick it at that.
Okay, I think revrezner's taking over the video.
Yeah, we are.
Down.
No.
And so, he's basically said everything. I've said a few words for his every couple minutes.
Can you tell I had some harsh feelings towards the first Expendables piece of shit? I mean,
You began it with that.
fuck, I hate that movie. I can't believe I had to pay to see that piece of shit. It was with the Jen went with us, and you know her lover at the time liked it, but he likes anything.
Yeah.
It's shit. It's shit. It's fucking shit.
But the Expendables 2, what would you give the Expendables 2?
I scale on a scale of 1 to 10 myself. I'd give it a 7. It's not a great movie, but if you like violent video games, you like to see shit blown up, and you like to laugh your ass off, go see it. I think of it more like if you like Battlefield Bad Company. You know, that's how I'm gonna rank it, like that. Which is a really fucking good video game. Unfortunately, since it's not a video game with a lot of good jokes, it's just, you know, a mixture of jokes and, you know, violence.
Yeah, I've only seen you play a little bit of the game.
Yeah, it's badass. It's Battlefield, for fucking sakes. Battlefield can't be wrong. But
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, it's shit. It's still shitty. It's still slightly shit.
Okay, I'll give my actual rating on the written review, which will be on my blog hopefully later today.
Notice how mine doesn't count, 'cause I'm the husband.
I'll put yours on the review too. I did that in the last video. Okay. Long story short, I liked the movie. It was it was fun. It's not, as revrezner said, it's not anything serious. It's one to have a good time with friends. And if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, like, say hello to Derek, Rivertam, and Sheldon.
Good job.
And remember to like also. And if you're watching this on my blog, thank you just for watching, and share amongst your friends so I can get rich and famous.
Yeah, I want an iPhone. Please. I want an iPhone. Buy me an iPhone, please.
She's not getting an iPhone.
Okay, do you have a sign off you're working on?
I'd like a piece of cake and maybe a cookie and a glass of milk.
And until next video, goodbye.